Feeling lost and confused in life? Discover the timeless wisdom from Bhagavad Gita's chapter 2 that can illuminate your path. Chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gita, titled Sankhya Yoga or the Yoga of Analytical Knowledge, presents a profound dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. Faced with the dilemma of fighting his kin in battle, Arjuna seeks guidance from Krishna, who imparts essential teachings about the eternal nature of the soul, duty, and the path to true wisdom. Lesson 1: The Eternal Soul. Krishna teaches that the soul is eternal and indestructible. Just as we discard old clothes for new ones, the soul transitions from one body to another. This understanding helps us overcome the fear of death and the sorrow of loss. Let us relate this lesson with a story. The immortal seed. Once there was a wise gardener who always carried an old seed with him. He explained to his apprentice that this seed represented the soul. Though the plant might wither and die, the seed could always be planted again to bring forth new life. Similarly, our souls continue their journey even when our bodies perish. Understanding this brings comfort and a deeper connection to the cycle of life and death. Lesson 2: Duty and Righteousness. Krishna emphasizes the importance of performing one's duty without attachment to the results. Arjuna, as a warrior, has a responsibility to uphold righteousness. By focusing on our responsibilities and not the outcomes, we can act with integrity and honor. Let us relate this lesson with a story. The dedicated teacher. A teacher named Miss Patel devoted her life to educating underprivileged children. Despite the challenges and lack of resources, she never sought recognition or reward. Her focus was solely on her duty to teach and uplift her students. Years later, her students became successful and returned to thank her, but Miss Patel always believed her greatest reward was the act of teaching itself, not the accolades. Lesson 3: Equanimity in Action. Krishna introduces the concept of Buddhi Yoga, the yoga of intellect. He advises Arjuna to act without attachment to success or failure. This equanimity in action transforms our deeds into a path of liberation, freeing us from the bonds of karma. Let's relate this with a story. The Stoic athlete. John was a marathon runner who trained tirelessly for a big race. On race day, he gave his best but didn't win. Instead of feeling defeated, he focused on the joy of running and the progress he had made. His equanimity in the face of both victory and defeat allowed him to keep improving and enjoying his sport without being consumed by the desire for medals. Lesson 4: Control of Mind and Senses. Krishna explains that attachment to sensory objects leads to desire, anger, and ultimately, destruction. By controlling our mind and senses, we attain inner peace and remain undisturbed by external circumstances. Let's relate this with a story. The wise monk. A monk lived in a serene monastery. Despite the tranquility, he often faced temptations and distractions from the outside world. Through meditation and self-discipline, he learned to control his desires and maintain inner peace. His ability to remain calm and focused, regardless of external influences, inspired many who sought his guidance. Lesson 5: Transcendental Knowledge. Those who rise above material desires and dualities, and remain steadfast in divine consciousness, achieve ultimate peace and wisdom. This state of enlightenment leads to liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Let us get a deeper understanding with this story. The enlightened businessman. Raj was a highly successful businessman who seemed to have it all: wealth, power, and status. However, despite his material success, Raj felt an emptiness within. He was constantly stressed, anxious, and unfulfilled. He sought happiness in luxury and indulgence but found no lasting peace. One day, Raj attended a spiritual retreat where he met a wise spiritual teacher. Under the guidance of the teacher, Raj began to meditate, practice mindfulness, and study spiritual texts. He slowly started to let go of his attachment to material possessions and focused on his inner self. He realized that true happiness and peace come from within, not from external achievements. As Raj's spiritual practice deepened, he experienced a profound transformation. He became more compassionate, patient, and content. He continued to run his business, but now with a sense of purpose and detachment from the outcomes. His newfound inner peace and wisdom allowed him to handle life's challenges with grace. This lesson teaches us that by rising above material desires and dualities and remaining steadfast in divine consciousness, we achieve ultimate peace and wisdom, leading to liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gita offers timeless lessons on the nature of the soul, the importance of duty, and the path to inner peace. As we reflect on these teachings and the stories we've shared, let's strive to incorporate them into our daily lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Bhagavad Gita. Stay tuned for more insights.